It was just like in the moment, you know, you were like, I was sorry, what? You know, when you start books and books and books and they don't hit the spot, you're just like, oh no, oh no. To the vlog. It's been a hot minute since the last time you heard from me because we've been to the south of France, went to see some family, and then ding 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 ding, I hit a reading slump. I did. I did not read anything, I have to say. I did keep on reading just a little bit, but you know, when you start books and books and books and they don't hit the spots, you're just like, oh no, oh no. That was me. That was me. The only thing that I, funny enough, kept reading because I really wanted to dip my toes into it is thriller. And not fantasy, not romantasy, no sci-fi, no, but thrillers. I did Google which books to read, or for beginners, which books are good for thriller beginners, and chose two authors. One was Robert Brinstar, and I read The Girl in the Ice, and then I read Blake Pierce, The PerfectWife. And then subsequently book 2, The PerfectWife. The Girl in the Ice is about Erica Frost. She had some traumatic events happening to her. Got reassigned to a new team in London. And the book basically starts there with her reassignment and going to London. She's a little older, which I liked. However, it was really hard to get into the book because I think it's British English, and there were some phrases that gave me a little bit of hard time, and it took me like maybe maybe a chapter or two to get really into it. But after getting into the flow, it was fine. It was just like in the moment, you know, you were like, I was sorry, what? That kind of thing, you know? So Erica Frost, her first case back on the job is of course a serial killer. Of course. There's some political intrigue in there. They talk about a lot of horrible things, to be honest. Like human trafficking and that kind of stuff. So if you don't like to read about that, then don't do it. It was very suspenseful, especially because of her involvement. Let's put it that way. It was very surprising to me because at some points I didn't want to put down the book, which is usually a good sign, right? If you don't want to stop reading the book, that's a good sign. But would I read more specifically from that character? I'm not sure. And I think it's because the emotional bonding wasn't just not right for me. And then I read book 1, The PerfectWife, by Blake Pierce, and the main character is also female, Jessie Hunt. Well, while Erica Frost had some, you know, trauma, that girl has some trauma. While the Erica Frost is just is a police person, here we have a profiler. Well, a profile in the making. She's not a profiler yet. there are several different threads opened in this book, and it's like, I don't know, 18 books now? Not on KU, I have to say. Erica Frost is on KU. And the emotional bonding to Jessie Hunt is a lot deeper than to Erica Frost. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's because you get a lot more, just a lot more involved into her background. But basically, she's a soon-to-be profiler. And in the beginning, you don't even know where this is going, because it's like this happy couple moving into the suburbs, and everyone is like successful and I don't know what, and then step by step all those happy or good looking pages are being turned, and completely different pictures being painted. So the build up to from the first book, the build up to the end was really, really good. It was again, I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to put it down. I'm not sure if it's a good beginner thriller. I hope it is. If you're new to thrillers, you should be reading this. Or you know you should be reading this. But I can recommend you reading this. I'm giving Girl in the Eyes like a 3.75 stars, and a PerfectWife maybe the same, because they were good in their own regards. They didn't have the same strengths, but that's fine. I did immediately read the second book of Jessie Hunt, and that one didn't catch me as much, I have to say. It was good, it was fine, it was 3 stars. But would I say, oh, go, you have to read that? Definitely. I don't think so. And I think it's because there's not as much happening to the main character, in a sense where the development is really, really little in comparison to the first book. So I don't know if you can hear, but rain has officially started, meaning autumn is fairly putting its foot into the door. I did buy a folly book. It's the Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore, and I know that it was a hit last year, but last year I just missed out, I believe. I'm not sure when I'm going to be reading this, because my mood is right now not in anything like cozy. I need like... So, my mood is in the reading slump. That is where my mood is at. And usually, to get over a reading slump, what I usually do is read a book where I exactly know what, like rereading a book, rereading a classic, rereading something where I 100% know the feeling it will give me. That's how I deal with reading slumps. And right now in my collection that I have here, so a huge part of my collection is not in the house yet, because we want to build the library first, and the rest is still at my parents' place. But a book that is here where I exactly know what the feeling will be like, and where I exactly know that I might enjoy this feeling, is... And don't hate me. Don't hate on me in the comments. I know. I truly know. I truly do. But yeah, it's a New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. This is just a book right now that I want to read. because I'm in a slump. And I'm hoping this will help me out. I don't even, when I do this, when I read books, when I feel slumpy and I reread books, I usually don't finish them. I don't have to finish them, that's the thing. I just want, maybe I just looking for this very specific satisfying of that feeling, and then I'm done, and then I can read something else. So that's my hope on that one. So now you know we are officially starting the season of tea and candles and rain and lots and lots and lots and lots of reading, being cozy. Yes, I'm in my pajamas if you were wondering. I'm gonna be, so we're gonna be traveling over the weekend, and for that I'm gonna do something separate. And I even bought a book, since it's only the weekend. I bought one physical book for the time that we are traveling, and I'm gonna say where we're traveling in a different vlog. I'll be reading New Moon tonight, and then I will be checking back in with you and tell you about my reading slump. Yeah. Have a good one. So I'm testing my new camera. See how it does the thing. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm maybe this is a good opportunity to talk about where we are going. We are going to New York. We are taking a nice city trip to New York this weekend, and I'm looking so much forward to it. What is the word? I'm very much looking forward to it, so that's the thing. This time we are going just for the fun of it, just for exploring, looking at bookshops, and eating. We already did New York together. I went to New York a few times, but we did New York together 2019. 2018 for Christmas. So we hit all the major spots already, so we won't be doing that. However, we will be doing a lot of other things, so I'm very much looking forward to it. You can see absolute mess behind me, oh god. Okay, testing the camera. We'll see how that goes. We're taking the small one because it's like it's a DJI Pocket 3, so it's really, really small, and hopefully inconspicuous, so I can film and do without being too embarrassed by it. Because my other camera is fairly big, especially with the rig. It's like there's a light, there's a microphone, there's like everything, and I just don't feel comfortable yet doing that in public. So yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's it, I think. That's it. But see this gorgeous weather outside?